Stop waiting. As long as you get going and you get momentum, you can win. So it's late, later than I usually do this. Got in late last night. I'm surveying, going around the neighborhood, kind of seeing what's going on. There's a bunch of down trees, nothing major. Like we kind of skated by, a bunch of down trees. Nothing at my spot, but I'm just taking my walk. But anyway, so yesterday, because I was on Central Time, I didn't notice that it was about 20 minutes late for a weekly accountability call that I had. So I was actually waiting, was doing some work, checking some emails. Time always throws me off. I had to get to an event, but I got a text message from one of my accountability partners that said, "Hey, we're meeting today." I was like, "Ah, shit." So, instead of saying, "You know what, let's resume next week," I said, "Okay, let's talk." Now, this is why you need to stop waiting, because the conversation we had we not had that conversation, he wouldn't reveal to me some information and tools that I needed at that time that I took immediate action on instead of waiting on it like, oh, I'll put this on my things to do, which I usually do. Took immediate action on it, and then I ended up finding out, like, oh, it's this gangster AI tool that he told me about that I went ahead and ran while we were talking, and it spit out some information that gave me ideas, like, oh, now had I waited to get on a call, or had I waited to take the information that was given to me, I wouldn't have been able to see what I was able to see and do what I was able to do, which now is going to allow us to do some even bigger things with marketing. So had I waited, that wouldn't have happened. And this is the point. The longer you wait, the longer it's going to take for you to get to the peak or the mountain that you're trying to get to. Because if you are over the age of 25, you realize you set a plan and it never works out the way you think it's going to work. When it does work out, you're crawling through mud, climbing over trees, jumping over mountains, whatever the case may be to get there. Until you get started, you're not going to know the path. And the getting off the path isn't going to be a thing because you're not moving. It's not until you move that you realize, and I wish I was where I was back there. Oh crap, there's a tree in the middle of the sidewalk. I got to move around that. I wouldn't have known the tree was in the sidewalk if I didn't get my butt up and get moving to go on this walk. One of the reasons I also walk and run in the morning is mornings are my best times for ideation, get ideas, and get motivation and inspire. Because motivation fades, but I can get inspired by discipline. So getting disciplined, getting out here, it's later, but that's when I start to get ideas. I've had 6-figure ideas going out on these walks, running in the morning. But if I didn't, just when I was about to not go, that would have changed the whole trajectory of everything. Even you listening to this video. So if you're listening to this now, you didn't wait. So, wow, this is fence is gone. So it wasn't bad. I got folks that don't have power, that don't have, that are flooded out. Definitely got them in my prayers. We're about an hour outside of the shore, but it's still some folks skated by with these big old oak trees we have out here. And unfortunately, it doesn't look like they fell on any houses. But anyway, stop waiting. So there's something you should be doing. The longer you wait, the longer you delay your progress, the longer you delay your success. And actually, while waiting, you're also delaying your failure that's necessary for you to get past and over to succeed. So it's just one of those things I have to constantly remind myself of. And even when you're not winning, or you're not winning like you want to, don't wait, just keep going. Case in point, we have a event in 2 weeks. It's not sold out. I'm not waiting, we're still going. I have to remind myself I'm not a rock star all the time. You got to pivot, you got to adjust. Life be lifing. But we're not stopping, we're not waiting, we're still doing it. with the folks that we have. We might need to adjust here or there, but we're not going to wait until the next one. We're going to learn from this one. We're going to get to us this one, probably end up selling it out in the next week. But, you know, I'm not waiting like, oh my goodness, it's not sold out. What do we do? Nah, we're going. We're still moving forward. We're still going there. We just came from back there, but we're going there. And that's what it is. However, we got to get there. If there's a tree in the road, I got to wade through some water. Then I wade in the water. Some of y'all will get that reference. But yeah, it's just, I see too many agents, especially right now. Right now is not the time to wait. This is the time when every other agent slows down. They slow their business down. They are, oh, I'm going to put my feet up. There's two types of people. I'm putting my feet up because business is good. It's the holidays and spend time with the family, 100%. You got to do that. You need a well-balanced life. Doesn't mean stop. But then you have those agents that are like, well, people don't buy during this time. It's a slow season. Yes, facts. It's slower at this time of the year. I'm going to wait till it picks up. But the problem with waiting until it picks up, you're starting from zero. The average agent slows down their marketing. They wait, I'm just going to wait. If you're broke already, you think you're going to be less broke by waiting. If you're not getting business now, you think you're going to have more business by waiting. It's kind of not how it works. You have to get out there. Iconic agents double down on their marketing during the slow times. Figure it out. You got to roll DoorDash, Uber Eats, whatever you got to do to make a couple dollars to invest in yourself during the slow times, because when the good times get good, they get real good because you've done the work. You know, you plant a seed now. It takes 3, 6, 9 months to become a plant. It's kind of like having kids. You plant the seed now, you got to wait for 9 months. That's how life works. Your marketing is planting that seed. It's going to take 6 months, 9 months for it to really start kicking. If you don't start, you're delaying your success by not getting started. So stop waiting. This is the time when all the other agents are slowing down. They are not implementing, they're slacking off a little bit. So if you're slacking off, you double down. Because I can tell you this much, the iconic agents that we're working with, the ones that are doubling down on their marketing or even just continuing to market, they're going to eat all of your lunch. They're going to eat all of your lunch, because if you're not marketing right now, if you're not investing in yourself, if you're not investing in your business during these slow times, the folks that are going to eat y'all alive. And I'm going to say, I told you so. But seriously, like, take this to heart. Stop waiting. Because I know there's so much waiting going on out there. There's so many people that are like, oh, well, I'm just going to wait until I'm going to wait and talk to my husband or wife. I'm going to wait until the kids graduate. I'm going to wait until I have this closing. I'm going to wait until I feel a little more comfortable, have a little more money. But you don't have clients, so you're not getting more comfortable. You don't have more money. You have to take some sort of risk. Not uncalculated risk, but you have to take some risk in order to get what you want. Nobody has ever succeeded without failure. Nobody has ever been successful without taking risks. Taking the correct risks. And in order to do that, you got to stop waiting. You got to get up off your tail and get going. So if you've been following me for any period of time, your sphere is broke. You've been on our webinars and like, yeah, that's really good information. It sounds good. But stop waiting. Let's have a conversation. Book a call. I'll see what we can do for you. If we can do anything for you, we'll direct you in the right area. I can promise you I can give you a direction one way or another. But stop waiting, because I want to see you win. Been wanting to see you win. But folks are still sitting along the sidelines, not taking action. If you're really real and you're serious, we do have a few spots left for the October 23rd through 25th Iconic Agent New Construction Marketing Mastery Intensive. It's going to be 3 days of intense marketing and a workshop. We're not standing in front of the stage and talking and motivating you. You are hands down doing all the stuff that you've been saying you're going to do for the last year. All the information you've been consuming, we're actually going to put it into place. So when you walk out, you have your entire marketing campaign set up, understood, and support from there. We got your back from there. So if you're a serious agent, you're ready to stop waiting, you have until the 16th of October to grab any of these last spots. We might do a scholarship. You can talk to us about that, or some level of scholarship. Not sure if we're doing that yet, but let's have a conversation and we'll see what's what. We do have a few spots left open, and we are doing we are giving some extra bonuses. So reach out, click on the link in the bio. You'll see one of the first links in my link tree is information about the event. You can book a call straight from there. Also check out the Iconic Agent podcast. If you're ready right now, comment or DM me immediately. I already have a couple calls booked tomorrow and early this week. After Wednesday, it is, what is this? It looks like a tarantula. Oh, it's not. I got some calls and a mastermind after Wednesday, so I won't be taking calls Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And the event is in the following Wednesday. So if you're serious, if you're ready to stop waiting, if you're ready to get out of your way and actually start implementing what you've been consuming, the marketing you've been learning, stop learning, start doing, we can help you. We've got receipts. We've got results. Just do your due diligence. Google the Iconic Agent reviews. Talk to some of our clients. They'll tell you exactly what's going on, what the success they've had, some of the shortfallings they've had. So do your due diligence, have a conversation, and stop waiting. That's the key. Stop waiting, because waiting is delaying what you deserve. DM me, comment on this post. I'll make sure I get you the link, or there's a link in the bio. Make sure we get you that information so you can get rolling. But stop waiting.